Hi, my name is Dave Stewart. Today's March 3rd, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I put a video the other day out, introduction, but I mentioned something about people picking dogmas, marching lockstep to wherever that little particular dogma happens to be. And I wanted to touch on that a little bit, because that's pretty much basically that's what I see is kind of really screwing us up here a lot. Well, besides people apathetic asshole behavior, that's for sure. You know, everybody has a, I don't know, it's all over G+, man. You got to be a Republican, you got to be a Democrat, you got to be a Libertarian, or, I don't know, you got to be a frog fucker, or whatever, you know, and y'all stick with just that. And what y'all ain't paying attention to, and man, it's just, it's so wide open, it's so blatant. I'm surprised everybody hadn't just gone down and burned all their headquarters down, because they're bullshit. These are just games, obstacles, stumbling blocks that the power of the bees put in front of you. Do you really think there's a fucking difference between a Republican and a Democrat? Except maybe the color of his tie. Nope. The only difference between them, man, is they all want to take your money. They all want to take that big money from big pharma and big oil and all them big corporations. They like that. If they can keep you confuzzled enough, you guys run in circles, arguing back and forth about who's right about what's right about who. They're all fucked up. They're all liars. They're crap. I don't. Come on, man. It's like playing hide and go seek, except you got no place to hide. So they tell you a lie to cover you up. Can't see me? Really? You get marching lockstep, you forget about what the real prize is, man. We want our country back. We not only want our country back, we want our forefathers' country. We don't want this piece of shit that they've been tearing apart and ripping up just fast and hard as they can. That's bullshit, man. These people ain't nothing. They ain't real. All smoke, mirrors, and subterfuge. Keep little people like us confused, tied up, arguing back and forth. All this racial shit. Yeah, that kind of crap too. You really can't see people going ahead and just throwing shit in the game. I don't understand, man. You know, I mean, I was a pretty young man. I'm not especially smart. Well, it's a guaranteed fact. I'm not especially smart, but I even saw that shit when I was a kid. You know, what the hell kind of a game is that? In fact, I can remember as a really young kid, I asked my sister's husband, what's the difference between a Democrat and a Republican? And he gave me a pretty good, I guess he was honest for him, a good answer, I think. Republicans for business, Democrats for the people. Well, I mean, you know, as a young kid already, I'm thinking, yeah, well, you know, people are pretty cool. I don't know nothing about no business, but I know people. Of course, I'm a young kid. What the fuck do I know? I didn't even know people then. Well, as years go by, you know, I kind of got looking at them and figuring them out. And Jesus Christ, man, it's like you get around election time, it doesn't matter if it's a small village election, a city election, county, state, federal, whatever. It's a contest to see who can tell the biggest fucking lie, who can make you believe the most bullshit, and who can scam you into catching a vote. Of course, now these little elections, they don't really mean much to big business. They count a little bit, but not really much, because they have to take their lead from, you know, whoever's up above them. Okay. So, how's our government run? What government? What government? We're a fucking corporatocracy, man. We ain't no fucking government in this country anymore. We got a bunch of motherfuckers to fill up seats and chairs. A bunch of goddamn empty suits. And I get such a kick out of watching people bicker back and forth. Oh, Romney, Jeb, Hillary. The fuck kind of dope are you shooting, you stupid fuck? What kind of stupid drugs are you putting in your system? Maybe you've been eating too many goddamn government drugs. Ain't none of them motherfuckers on your side. Yeah, you act like you think they got elected by you. They'll tell you, oh yeah, I got elected. They didn't get fucking elected. Man, they were selected before that whole dog and pony show ever started. They're already selected. And the powers that be, check it out, the powers that really be, all these big corps, they give money to both sides. You want to know who's going to win? Way before the fucking, before the decision is made in public. Watch, see who they give the most money to. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. These stupid fucks, man. They're playing that game and they're playing you as a fool, as a sucker. And here's was it back, I don't know, 25th, 6th, 7th, I don't know, somewhere. Old Blameless. Oh, our big boy bear. He's over there in Florida. And he's at some kind of rally or meeting or whatever the fuck. That's some kind of rally, I think it is, you know. And Arizona had got a federal judge to put an injunction against him. Against that plan that he's got, or just basically open the fucking borders. Well, Obama at that rally flat come up and said, no, you know what? I'm going to run it. I'm going to put it in there. Now, he already knows that the injunction is there. Because he put a caveat on there is that if any of his federal employees go along with that federal injunction, there would be consequences. Really? Where in any free country, anywhere, ever, has the supposed head man not been accountable to the law too? Well, if you take a look at our supposed government, yeah, well, there you are, kiddo. These motherfuckers are totally unaccountable. They ain't got to account for shit. They get by with blatant robbery, corruption, and I mean, and hell, they don't even bother to hide it no more. And so I'm thinking about that Obama rally there in Florida, and I looked at a post from a friend that I happened to get, and her post was about a raid in Texas by the federal authorities and local authorities. Oh, it wasn't a drug raid or child porn or nothing like that. Oh my God, I was surprised people didn't burn federal building down there. They raided a political meeting. Talk about your free speech being inhibited just a bit. Yeah, think about that. I mean, you know, I'm laughing, but, you know, I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because if I don't laugh, I'm going to fucking cry. I mean, I seriously want to get out here and hurt motherfucker for that shit. Obama didn't lie. I mean, he did tell the truth one fucking time, boy. He did. He told a lie, and or he told the truth, and I bet his throat burned for weeks because it was the truth. It's probably the first time and only time he ever did. So I'm thinking what happened is that when he said he was going to change this country fundamentally, everybody thought a positive change. Well, I was never an Obama fan. Hang on, I got to disconnect this charger. Sorry about that. I never knew anything about Obama. He was an Illinois senator. Well, I come out of Illinois originally. I ain't been back there in a lot of years. But hell, I'd never heard of him. Never ever heard of him. Now all of a sudden he's POTUS. Really? Did anybody ever vet that fool? Did anybody ever look to see who he was, what he was about? Apparently no one. Well, maybe some did, but boy, mainstream media sure did keep that shit down. And I don't know. Back then, I don't remember anybody on alternative news saying anything about it. But there was a report came out from an ex-IRS investigator north of the X there. He found it. And if his report's accurate, you can Google it. If his report's accurate, our boy Barry, not only foreign national, he is a street whore up in New York. He wasn't sure about that. A possible drug mule, international. There's so much shit that's come up. I mean, paperwork that has surfaced. He's not even qualified to be. He's not even an American citizen, not even by naturalization. He ain't never been. He's using a dead man's social security number from a state he'd never been in, or at least he never lived in. There's so much phony about this guy. And y'all think the Republicans are going to be the see-all, the save-all, the be-all. Well, bull fucking shit. Where are these motherfuckers when he's over here pulling these shenanigans? When the Repubs took over the House there, made a Republican majority. Why didn't they keep talking about, defeating this thing that he wants and defeating that thing he wants? Bullshit. Why didn't they impeach him? I mean, everything is right there. He's an international war criminal. They should have impeached his ass then. I don't know, folks. I got a lot more to say, but I'm pretty low on minute here, so I'm only touch on maybe one or two things, and then I'm going to have to hang up real quick. Sorry about that, but I want you people to start looking at the prize, man. Look at the Constitution. Look at the Bill of Rights. Band together. Get past your silly little fucking dogmas. Ain't none of them motherfuckers out there trying to help you. Not one of them. They're all looking to help themselves under a different name. Well, all right, let them do it. But remember, if you don't get a grip, start taking your country back, it's going to go by. Now, my time's about up, so I'm going to say goodnight. And you know, Dave Stewart saying goodbye. Oh, where am I at?